Well, that's me back out again. Every campsite I find something. Look at this, somebody's left a hammer. It's mine now. Don't know what I'll do with it, but it's mine. Well, this wander, I went to a wee place called Balloch O Dee. Balloch O Dee. It's 3 or 4 miles above the A75 at Kirkcoan. It's a wee back road that goes to Kirkcoan up to Balloch campsite. It's probably the nearest campsite to my house, and I've always discounted it. Like last time I was out, somebody said I want to come here. I'd enjoy it, and I think I'm going to. I forgot stuff as always. You always forget something. Last time it was milk. This time it was my chair. But look, I've got this next to my tent. There's a fire pit there. The guy sells logs. What more do you want? The other stuff that he's got here, as you can see in the background, there's a caravan of some sort. It's an old-fashioned caravan he's got done up. He's got a couple of huts, and there's a yurt down the bottom there. It's all spread out, and you can hear a wee fire and what have you. That's what draws me to our place. The tent I've got again, of course again, it'll be the Mango Halo at 300. I'm going to be using that as far into the winter as I can. I'd love to go right through the winter. I've got some places planned. There'll be wild camps, but let's just see how it goes. But that's the 3rd time that I've had that thing go up. The first time was a wee bit on the fly just to make sure everything was there when I was out at Hensel estate campsite. I didn't do too well, but I knew what I was doing. The last time I was here I was at North Ribes and it went up no bother. This time, I can know the tricks now. It went up a breeze. So what I'm saying is, your Mango Halo 300, one person that knows what they're doing can pick that up, no bother whatsoever. I've only pegged it down at the corners. I've no put the guy ropes up. I'm expecting gusts of 35 tonight. If I need it, I'll just pop out. It's only 4 guy ropes. And if I need to, I'll pop out and put the guy ropes up, but I don't think so. But other thing I'm going to try, I've got a tarpaulin there. We used to call it the harp. Some folk are working, they put it on wax, but today we got it tarp. So I'm thinking of trying to make a wee porch area in the front of the Mango, the Halo. On the ridge coming out, it just leave a wee extension. I'll give it a try. I've got plenty of time. That's the plan anyway. But I don't hear about 10:21. It's now 2:10, and I've got everything set up. I've had my dinner. Yeah. Now it's time to just relax until night time. I'll come back and see you then when I've got that fire going. See you later. As you can see, it's my favourite time of the night. Got a nice wee fire going. Not done very much today. I did put the tarp on the tent to extend it, but it wasn't long enough. I've got it up, it looks good and it gives me a wee bit extra shelter. But I'll have to go back and get a slightly longer tarp. That'll work out, that's a good idea. Anyway, as you can see, I've got a nice warm fire. Got a few cans. And I'm just going to settle down for the night. So I'll see you all in the morning. Just a wee look round the campsite. This is the bottom end. That is an old caravan. They're much sought after, very expensive. All hand built. A yurt up the top of the hill there. It's that time of night again. Time to settle down. The last day's been quite interesting. I sat up to about, I was early in bed, 10:30. We got some snow, a flurry of snow. So I shut everything down. And as I'm putting stuff back in the car, the seat that I was using, it's one of these things that you assemble every time and take down, very lightweight. A gusty wind hit it in the fire. So I was without a seat. Anyway, had a good night's sleep. That tent stood up to it well. Very warm, very comfortable tent, Mango Hill. But the tarp that I had, I pulled, one of the eyes got pulled out. I should have put bungees in, but I didn't. Anyway, it happened. Also my air mattress, I've been having bother with it. I think it must have a wee leak. Now that's when all season. So I got a season out of it. So got up this morning, decided I needed a seat. I was going to go down to Newton Stewart. It's only 5 miles down the road. I said, bugger it, I'll run back to the house, 17 mile away. Got a seat, picked up another air bed and came back. And as you saw, I did some shooting around the place with both the camera and the video. It's quite an interesting wee sight. But I've been sitting watching videos. I've got Hamish Macbeth. That's what I'm watching. So now I'm going to, I've had my dinner, a good dinner, but I'm now going to settle down with more Hamish Macbeth videos. And we'll get the fire going, and we'll do another good fire tonight. And I'll see you in the morning and let you ken how it went. Okay, cheers. Good morning. It's me getting the last of the fire. I'm burning all this stuff that I didn't want to go take home. And there's wee bits and pieces left. I'll get the last of the heat. I had a good night last night. Got to bed about 10. It was so dark. I got through most of my Hamish Macbeth tapes. I managed to get into the tent alright, and I was using an old sleeping, well, it's not a sleeping mat, it's one of these El Cheapo things out of Argos. Cost me about a tenner, a Lilo of some sort. Or they'd call it an air mattress, a single. I'll tell you, it was a damn good sleep. I notice a lot of the guys that are in these camping videos, they have trouble with these air mattresses, and they didn't seem to last that long, and some of them are quite expensive. Well, I can speak to that because that expensive one that I bought, sometimes it lets me down, sometimes it doesn't. I can't find the fault. So in future I'm going to be using that, and for a tenner when I go home I'm going to order a spare one. Not exactly backpacking material, it's a wee bit heavy, but that's something I've learned out of it. The tarpaulin that I've used to extend the tent, good idea. That was my first try with it. I won't be using that one again because I've ripped one of the eyelets out. I'm going to get a bigger one, a 4x4, and the next time I'm out and it's reasonably windless, no wind, calm, I'll try again. I think it was a good thing because I sat under it last night, and once I was finished with the fire, and it was quite warm. And the whole tent's warm. I couldn't have bought a better tent. I wished I'd bought one earlier in the season. It was raining last night. I now know why a lot of these guys in these videos use earplugs. It was loud. Aye. Didn't keep me awake but it was loud. So I might get some cheap earplugs. This place, Balloch O Dee campsite, it's a beautiful place. It's scattered. Facilities, by the way, are second to none. The lad that runs it, he does a damn good job, and everybody seems to be spaced out. There is definitely a new age connotation about the place. I don't think I've got shots of the toilet on this, but I know that when I put it up on my Facebook page, I'm going to put shots of the toilet. You'll get the message how it's new age. You walk in the toilet and here's a stag, a salmon, a hare, a hawk. What's termed in modern religions as power animals. Anyway, it's a dash nice place, and I'll definitely be using it next season. Now they have a music festival here. It's usually this weekend, but it's been cancelled this year because of the COVID. But I had a wee look on the internet, and it looks like it's a sort of folk festival. I'll keep my options open. I think I'll give that a bash next year. That's if I'm still here, but it looks like I will. Now, my next outing, I've got a lot to think about this time. I've got repairs to do, I've got gear to look at. I've not got a thing in mind what I'm going to do for my next outing. Feel free to give me any hints of where I should go for the next outing. whether to do a wild camp or, you know, I was actually thinking of going to a hotel for a couple of days, but no. Strike that, no, doing that. Anyway, thanks for being with us on this one. I'll see you in a couple of weeks when I do whatever I'm going to do. See you later.